In this evening's edition of A Ray of Hope, the story of a man who went undercover as a homeless person. Touched by his experience, he reached out to persons living on the streets in Mandeville, Manchester in a significant way, and he's now encouraging other citizens to do the same. TVJ's Kian Morgan tells us more.
His given name is Otis James, but on this day on the streets of Mandeville, Manchester,
being a real street out in Mandeville today. And the response never nice, look good, but I have to just be a street out to feel where you them are going to day by day.
And so he walked and sat idly on the sidewalks.
People they look down and then stand up on the road and look on from head to toe.
His disguise convincing, and like the other homeless persons who roamed the streets of Mandeville, he was treated like a second-class citizen. Turned out that a day in the life of a homeless person was not for the faint of heart. Now back to his normal self, Otis spoke of his experience.
People even throw water after me, people run me off the plaza, people scan me, people even beg them look at water, they don't want to give beg somebody piece of bread for eat, piece of bull I wear, then disrespect me, them turn them back against me, then call me all type of name.
No respect from the public, but Otis, who is the founder of the James and Friends education program, says the solace came from the people who were scorned.
My friend in Mandeville that day, it was only mad people. Only homeless people I'm gonna sit down with and talk. And when I talk with them, trust me, the response when they have it nice. Them have some response and the way then tell a joke. You can't get it when you're sober. And people them unique and special, may I tell you.
The conversations he reported were varied, but he was more interested in what their needs were.
Most of the person just want me to shopping them at the supermarket. Then a couple of years well they never push on chariot. Some of them say they want food upstairs and smell the food over 10 years and can't get a plate of it. Some of them just only want a wheelchair. Some of them just only want ice cream. Some just want to sit down and have a drink.
Their wish was his command. Otis returned bearing gifts to his new friends who expressed gratitude.
I give thanks, Father God.
A long time we have a old one there and God knows it show me when enough time. I said 3 weeks man they have to give me all 2 wheel to put money. And God said you can't give me this one, sir. God bless you.
Realistically, he says he's unable to visit every week and made this appeal to members of the public.
We have to help one another if we want our community and our parish and country for better.
I'm Kian Morgan with A Ray of Hope.
A Ray of Hope